seven, and eight, and one.
Marlita. So, here are some of the things I saw when watching my midterm videos. So the main things you wanted us to hit on, I believe, were the head-tail relationship, clarity and movement, proper alignment achieved, clear understanding of the combination, and musicality and directionally clear. So starting with the head-tail relationship, so I actually went back and watched some of my midterm videos from midterm and final videos from last semester, and I was kind of encouraged because I did see like a lot more movement in my pelvis than last semester, but I still don't feel like it's where it can be. Like there's definitely room for improvement. But specifically in the flat backs in the first combination, I did see like pretty good head-tail connection, but I think there could be a little bit more movement in the pelvis for the I don't know if you can see it in this, but especially in the curve forward, in the contraction, I guess, especially when we released. So from this one to here, I could have used more movement in the pelvis, but for the flat backs, I also noticed that I was going a little too far forward in my flat back. I was kind of up forward instead of having a good straight back. But anyway, so that was kind of my notes for myself on the head-tail connection. So overall, I thought it was okay, pretty okay. Improvement from last semester, but still needs improvement. And then clarity and movement. So for the most part, it was pretty good. Being in the first group did kind of like rattle me a little bit. Combinations has always been one of my, like, picking up combinations quickly has always been one of my weakest links when it comes to being a dancer. But because we did do them over and over again, the repetitiveness really did help me get the directions and really get it sunken into my body to where I could think about dancing more than just this what comes next. So for clarity and movement, mostly good, but there were definitely some flukes in like the first combination. But yeah, thought it was okay. And then proper alignment achieved and utilized. So I wrote so tiny, I don't even know if I can read it. So I said mobility of the back needs more control. So I think what I was trying to say is since I do have lumbar lordosis, do have that nice hypermobile back, like you said earlier, like it's a good thing and it's kind of a curse at the same time. Just really learning how to control that. Especially we did the release into the contraction to make sure that my movement isn't being activated from my lower back but from my pelvis. So still need to work on that and think about that throughout class. But still better from last semester. So that was encouraging to see. Clear understanding of the combo, musicality. Yeah, I kind of covered that in the other one, in the clarity of movement, because it's kind of go hand in hand. But yes, I think especially in the second combination, the faster one, I felt like it had come so far from the first day that we had seen it. I was actually able to hit all the shapes, and I really felt the timing and wasn't just didn't have to keep count in my head. I was able to just kind of dance and feel the music. So I felt like that was an improvement. Also, just I think this is overall for me in ballet and in modern when it comes to combinations. I think because I know it's my weak point, I psych myself out a lot, and may have it up here, but then I second guess myself, and then I look around, and then it puts me a count behind or a step behind. So just really working on confidence and the fact that this is something I can do. I can memorize a combination and get out of that mental mindset that this is something I'm bad at, so therefore I will fail if I'm in the front and can't see anybody. So I guess it's something I really want to work on is my confidence level when it comes to combinations. So yeah. Anyways, moving on to being directionally clear. Yes, and again, in the second combination, I felt like I did hit most of the directions pretty well because we did have that repetitiveness of the combination, like each week was really helpful for me to make sure I really had each step nailed down. And just some other things I saw, some other notes I had from the combinations. This is back to the second combination. I think, although I feel like overall, I don't want to sound prideful, but overall I feel like it was pretty good. The second combination, there was a nice like quality of movement. I felt like I really tried to use my plie a lot, and I tried to really get into the ground and just really like feel the movement, which can be hard for me as a ballerina, so used to being upright and being on my toes. But I think I really tried to embrace a different style or a different type of quality. And then so in the beginning I feel like the swish swish, so from here, this swish swish could have been a little bit clearer. And the second time I think I was just tired, so my arms were kind of separated and I was just kind of going. But I think just building up even more stamina and really like even when I'm tired in the movement, still working on having clarity and engaging the correct muscles. And so I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm just gonna end there. Okay, thank you.